The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz is not just a book, it is a spiritual code for inner freedom. Rooted in ancient Toltec wisdom, it invites us to challenge the beliefs that keep us trapped in suffering and to step into a life of personal power, peace, and clarity. The book's simplicity is disarming, but its impact can be life-altering. Ruiz begins by describing what he calls the dream of the planet. From the moment we are born, we are domesticated. We are taught what to believe, what is good or bad, right or wrong, possible or impossible. We are rewarded for obedience and punished for honesty. Over time, we begin to believe that we are not enough, that love must be earned, that perfection is the standard. These unconscious agreements shape our lives. They dictate how we treat ourselves and others. They define our expectations and reactions. And most of them were never chosen consciously. They were handed down through culture, family, religion, and fear. But Ruiz says we can break free. We can create a new dream, not one based on fear, but on love. And it begins with 4 new agreements. The first agreement is be impeccable with your word. Words are not just symbols. They are power. They create, they destroy, they shape the way we perceive ourselves and the world. Ruiz explains that to be impeccable with your word means to speak with integrity. To say only what you mean. To avoid using your words against yourself or to gossip about others. Words can cast spells, he says. When you tell a child they're stupid, that belief can shape their entire identity. When you speak harshly to yourself, you reinforce the illusion of unworthiness. But when you use words with love and clarity, they become medicine. This agreement is the foundation. All others rest on it. The second agreement is don't take anything personally. This agreement is a radical act of emotional freedom. Ruiz explains that nothing others do is because of you. It is a reflection of their own dream, their own beliefs, wounds, and fears. When someone criticizes you, it reveals them, not you. Taking things personally is a form of self-importance. It assumes that everything is about you. But when you stop internalizing other people's behavior, you stop suffering unnecessarily. You no longer hand over your power to others' opinions. Whether someone praises you or insults you, it does not define you. Only your own integrity does. The third agreement is don't make assumptions. Ruiz says that we suffer because we assume. We assume people know what we're thinking. We assume they understand our needs. We assume their silence means rejection, or their tone means anger. These assumptions become stories, and those stories generate pain. The antidote is simple: ask questions. Communicate clearly. Don't pretend to know. Don't pretend to read minds. Clarity prevents conflict. When you stop making assumptions, your relationships become clean. Your mind becomes quiet. Your life becomes simpler. The fourth agreement is always do your best. This agreement brings the others down from idealism into practice. Ruiz acknowledges that your best will not be the same every day. Some days you'll feel energized. Other days you'll feel tired, distracted, or hurt. But no matter what, you can always do your best, with the energy you have, in the moment you're in. When you do your best, you avoid self-judgment. You release regret. You silence the inner critic that says you should have done more. Perfection is not the goal. Presence is. This agreement is not about achievement, it's about intention and sincerity. Ruiz reminds us that these 4 agreements are not a one-time decision. They are a daily practice. You will forget. You will fall back into old patterns. But with awareness, you begin again. Each moment is a chance to re-choose freedom. He also warns us of the inner judge and the inner victim. These 2 characters live in most of us. The judge punishes, the victim suffers. They are both born from the old agreements. But when you practice the new ones, these voices begin to quiet. Ruiz invites us to see life as a dream, not in the sense of illusion, but in the sense that it is shaped by belief, perception, and imagination. And just as you can wake up from a nightmare, you can wake up from fear. You can create a new dream, a dream of joy, of clarity, of love. The 4 agreements is not a complex philosophy. It is a spiritual discipline, a way of living with intention, humility, and heart. Its power lies in its simplicity. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions. Always do your best. With these 4 pillars, you build a life that is light, truthful, and free. And when enough individuals live this way, the dream of the planet begins to shift, from fear to love, from war to peace, from confusion to consciousness. It all begins with you. And it begins now.